Hello everybody, we're back to FrostPunk. Jonny here. Jumping back into it, and what we're gonna do today is hopefully build a coal mine so that these good people can serve us properly. Because the reality is it's gonna be way more efficient for them to provide coal for us with a coal mine rather than picking it up manually from surface deposits. So we're gonna actually turn this off. Oh, what? The generator's shutting down? Disaster. Disaster. And we're at minus 40. Oh my god. This is horrible, okay? This is a disaster. So what we can do? I think the only thing we can do at this point is prioritize the coal business as much as we can. So make sure we have a full party of people here gathering coal. This is gonna gather. Okay, well, we gotta speed up here. So the scouts have returned with a bunch of food, and that's great. But we now have we have to get through the night without heating. Oh my god. Lots of people are gonna get sick and die. This is a disaster. Okay, so this is what happens when you don't plan ahead well enough, right? Luckily, we do have medical posts to take care of the sick, and a fraction of these people will get gravely sick, but not all of them, hopefully. I understand the generator is down, my dude. Give me faster game speed, please. Okay. Now, the reality is, until we're able to get some coal, we're gonna be in the shit. So we gotta prioritize how we're doing things. This sawmill, I see it as being useful, just as well as the steel works. But we're gonna stop this for now and turn off. Can we not turn you off? Yes, there you go. So you are now turned off. Resource depot was not even specified, so we can fix that now. So we need to build the coal mine. We'll try to build it here, where we have already some storage rolling and like heating and stuff, different things. Yes, I really do think that's the best spot. So let's take a look here. What do we need for that? Coal mine. Needs to be close to a coal deposit. It's a pretty good spot, actually. Can, oh, bring it in like this. Alright. Oh, here we go. Steel wreckage depleted. Yes, that was to be expected. Right, so we have just used our first steam cores. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city. Let's hope our scouts find them during their expeditions. We kinda knew that was the deal. And can we build this like slightly faster though, my dudes? In conjunction with this, we're gonna want a resource depot. Like so. This is gonna be a coal deposit. Okay, I mean, just speed up time. I need this thing to be built. Okay, here we go. Gonna be a coal deposit. We need max workers. Pause the game, right? So doesn't matter what you are doing, you need to be in the coal gathering business. I have 7 idle kids. What that tells me, oh, we can't use them here. Gotcha. Well, I think honestly we'll discontinue this in favor of the other place. Leave it inoperative for now. And we'll throw max workers. And we'll take a look at how that's doing. Because the idea here is that we're getting way more coal per hour. So 24 per hour is actually pretty insane. We'll take a look at the Book of Laws. One thing I do want to do is the emergency shift. We'll raise discontent, but will allow us to get through some of these very difficult situations. Give me steam level 1. Okay, we're gonna hopefully be back to being operational. We can take a look at economy here. Consumption is still higher. Okay, well. The reality is we might still need to do this for a bit. You know what? We'll throw some kids there. The strong ones will survive. And now's the time where the cookhouse can actually use full workers. Now that we have some more food coming in. And the other thing that I forgot is the hothouse. So the hothouse will give us a nice steady supply of food. And it is, I forgot to look, is it base heating level 1? So we do need to build it where there's heating happening. I think this is fine, potentially. Is it? I think it would be okay. I think it will be okay. And we do need a street. So pretty good. So all things considered, we got past a pretty big hump there. Sawmill, exploration and industry, more scouts. What is this? Allows us to deploy an additional scout team at the beacon. Ooh, that strikes me as very good. But then heaters, I think we gotta do this. So if we need like one key building to have extra stuff, extra heating, we can do it now. Why are you inoperative? No gatherable resources. Okay, I see. It is actually true. So steelworks is working. The gathering post can now be dismantled. There's steeple. So discontent is pretty high actually. But the way I see it, there isn't much we can do about it. What we can do is build another coal mine in time. But for now, I actually think we're doing as good as we can. Oh, we're waiting. Okay. Steel Bridge or Gloomy Cave. We'll go Steel Bridge. Facility has been closed. Yes. We're back to 30, minus 30, which is not bad. Okay. Finally, food is in a good place. Wood is insanely good. Fantastic. So what we'll do is actually drop maybe some of the wood workers. Like the sawmill could probably do without a couple of these dudes. And we'll throw max dudes over here. The idea being that I want to deplete this coal deposit as fast as I can. In fact, I'll double down on that. Go max. 10 out of 10. So the idea is we're going to deplete this as quickly as we can. because I don't like working out in the cold without heating like this. Okay, max children on this. This is a great place for children to work. I don't think they're gonna, you know, be angry about working in a hot house. It's gonna give us a nice amount of food too. Okay, I'm happy with things. So the next thing I'm looking at is more steam cores. That means more scouts. I like having idle engineers in case something needs to be built. I'm gonna be fine with that. It's good to see we're back on track. I think the coal... Oh, look at that. It's a nice coal surplus per day. That's real nice. Let's see if we can kind of stockpile a little bit of coal and make ourselves efficient. Stored resource. Is this what we have stored right now? I don't think so, right? So if we go here, storage. Yeah, I'm not 100% clear on that, but I think we're gonna speed up a little bit. Book of Laws. Extended shift. 14 hours factory working. Oh man, it's so tempting. You know what? I'm not saying I will do this for everything, right? I'm just suggesting that the coal factory could use a longer shift. Like throwing... Oh, I didn't mean an emergency shift. Yeah, I just meant... You know what? To compensate... No, we're fine. Well, what I wanted to do is just extend the shift on this building, which I thought that was what the law was about. I don't need an emergency shift. That's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I screwed up there. I'll have to figure out how that works. Great generator power. This was double the consumption from the generator, but double the radius. I think more scouts is what we need right now. I mean, let me check this out. You can extend the workday in any facility. I mean, this should come into effect straight away. Is that not the case? Oh, here is where you change it. Oh, the coal mine is 20. Oh, that's because it's an emergency shift. I see how it is. So I could extend it here. Right. We have the option to do so. And we'll do some things to control the discontent because we don't want to be kicked out of the colony here. But I think we're doing fine. Speed up time. Dude, food is so good right now. Let's actually go. The hothouse is doing great work for us. We'll produce one raw food. Oh, it's because it's nighttime. Okay. Let's speed it through the night here. We can kind of see how these automated facilities are just so much more efficient than the people. I mean, you still have people working here, but it's just way more efficient in terms of resource collection. These poor fucks have been out there for days, man. The scouts. They're gonna be alright. Is the care house... Wait, there's only one inhabitant. Looking good on that. Look at our coal! Let's go, dude. Okay, check out our economy. We're this is what I dig. Stockpiling coal so that when we need it, we can extend our generator. We're gonna go Book of Laws, Adaptation. I do see the value in child labor. Don't think I don't. What is prosthetics? Presumably amputees can rejoin the workforce, right? I assume everyone wants to contribute to the survival of our city. If we can bring amputees back to full fitness, we should do it. So it's a new blueprint. I don't think we're going that route. I think we're more in the triage route. We'll be able to dedicate all our efforts to healing those who can recover quickly at the cost of sacrificing the more severely ill. 1/4 of patients will die instantly. Hope will fall. No, I don't think we're there yet. Organic fertilizer. Life springs from death. The dead will give us their last gift. Their bodies will be used to fertilize the soil in hot houses. Let's go. Let's perhaps not go now, because the discontent is pretty high. So I think right now what we'll do is raise hope. Or maybe do some public houses. Dueling law. Reduces discontent. Let's go. People will be able to duel. I'm fine with that. We'll definitely do the fertilizer next. Don't worry about that. We're just gonna let people kill each other. Yes. Okay. If you're dumb enough to get into a duel to the death, almost I'm happy to not have you in my colony anymore. It's kind of how I'm viewing things here. So you are actually done. We can close off the building here. Scouts have reached their destination. A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, "Built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887, the bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton." Let's go, dude! I didn't know there were automatons in the game. Send to the city. Fantastic. And we're gonna keep exploring here. What about a large convoy? We'll check that out. It's also closer, so... Here we go. I'm happy with the scouts, man. I really want to have another party. Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge of Winterhome proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find Winterhome. Okay. We're actually doing surprisingly well. I'm genuinely surprised that we got through the issues that we've had. And I know the streets don't look that great, but I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I mean, we can even re-enable this and start gathering some more wood, but we don't really need to. I'll save these workers for a scouting party. Oh, and we can do it already? Okay. Where's our beacon? Over here. Create a new party, which we'll send to here. Still have some idle people. Cool. Build a sawmill and throw a couple engineers there. I'm happy with that, man. I think we're doing great, actually. We do have a new research possibility. Yes, I think I am gonna do the range. We'll do that. Oh, I can't wait to see the automata. I'm gonna speed up time past the night here. Cannot wait to see what the automaton looks like, man. Very cool. Oh, also the hunter's hut could use some more people. Although food is looking great, honestly. Keep going. Oh! This is a convoy carrying workers that got lost in a blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. I agree. Escort the survivors. That's a lot of new people, man. Escort them, yes. If you don't escort them, I don't know if I mentioned this already. If you don't do that, they likely die on the way there, or at least a portion of them. Temperature is gonna fall soon, and what we can do to counteract that is actually overdrive the generator. Now, I believe if you leave it in overdrive for too long, it actually explodes. We would like to avoid that, I think. Going into work time again.
Get back to work.
And we're slowly accruing a nice stockpile of coal there. Take a look at our economy. It's actually, okay, it's actually not that much. So what I'm thinking is we'll throw like an extended shift here. People are gonna complain a little bit, but it'll be fine. You are working 24 hours, which is good. I don't think we need that setting for any other building though. And we can always build another resource gathering station over here if we need to. Disabled for now. Still gonna be a long time until these people arrive. And I actually think we're gonna call the episode here. We're in a great spot. On the next episode, we'll see what the automaton is like, what it can do for us. We'll also get a whole bunch of people coming in from the expedition. And I think things are looking great, man. We're gonna start dipping into some of the more controversial laws, I think, very soon. The body fertilizer one was an interesting option, and we're definitely gonna go for that on the next one, I believe. And I can't wait to see some of the more interesting laws even coming after that. So I hope you'll join me for the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.